All right. I want to ask you. I want to ask you a question. No, wait. You're going to ask me a question. Then I'm going to ask you a question, and then we're just going to keep like asking each other questions. Okay. We
Let's
answer.
do it.
We answer in questions. Okay. Let's see
Yes.
who
Yes.
breaks first. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do
So
it.
you ask me. You ask me a question. You ask me that.
Okay. I mean, since you asked me about what artists can learn from businesses, can I ask you, are artists like thinking about branding themselves at all? Like, I mean, you say that you're not like there's not enough money in the art world, but are you branding yourself? Are artists branding themselves?
Should That's a good question. But I want to ask you: should an artist think of themselves like a business or a brand and be branding themselves, or shouldn't it be organic, or or should it be that structured?
I would say, I mean, why is it that artists are looking at businesses in the first place? Why businesses? It's only because they're making money.
But isn't like, how else am I supposed to do my next artwork if I don't make money from the artwork that I'm just completed? Like, do you guys, I mean, I don't mean you guys, but like in the corporate world, you guys love it when artists are unsuccessful, right? Because we love our job so much, and in a way, in a way, I want to ask, like, there is there's no other option, right? I have to sell my work. You would love it if an artist did a side job and did their artistic practice as a hobby for the rest of their lives. How would you have it?
Is
Wouldn't
that is that a problem for somebody who wants to do art and not worry about the money? Is it a problem? It's a potential solution. You'll find a lot of people out there who do business on the side and then support something else with that business.
so
My point in saying that is, yeah,
are you
uh,
are you saying artists should consider not being addicted to this one concept that I am an artist and this is the only way I make money?
yeah. I mean,
But
as an
then,
artist, is
but
that not the point of the artist? Aren't you the most fluid person on the planet when you're an artist?
but what
Fluidity is what is that for a few? Isn't that true? Isn't that
isn't that the
that's what businesses really are jealous of? Like you have so much fluid freedom and power, is what I understand. Is that
Yeah,
right?
because we have choice. Maybe that you mean choice. We have choice. We can choose to either do it or not do it. And
Yeah.
and the corporate world is in a way like envious of the fact that the creatives can use that choice to their advantage. I can
Mm.
choose to work on a certain day and I cannot choose to work, and the conflict happens when. So fair enough. So are artists branding themselves? That was your first question, right?
Yeah.
I would say that, okay. Now I'm answering everything. The artist is branding themselves the in whatever capacity they can, because they don't know better. They don't have the knowledge of how you guys, what is your war room all about, and how do you all sit on an idea and grind it and craft it and keep working on it, coming back with qualitative research. You guys interview a million people and then come back to your ideas. It's not like you guys come up with it because out of
Yeah.
original ideas. You guys go out in the world, engage with the real world. You ask, you do your, what's it called, your field research, right?
Yeah.
And you come
Yeah.
back with a lot of data, and then you say, and then you analyze the data, and then you make your decisions. The artist
Yeah.
doesn't think that way.
Mm.
So what does the artist brand their identity? What is the basis of that? It's something very, I would say, instinctive,
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to how you guys would do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So again, I'm asking you,
Yeah. Mm.
so I just want to figure out, like, if if an artist was, you know uh, should the artist think of an audience at all times? No, right?
Mm.
That then the art won't be made that way. The art's not made that way.
See, that's where the problem is. So if you're specifically trying to learn from somebody who does qual research, one of the main things is that here there is no room for defining something very rigidly. If as an artist you're very clearly thinking about, I'm an artist, and as a result, this is how I have to brand myself, and I can't move anywhere except for just that idea of being an artist.
Continue.
Then,
Continue.
then,
Yeah.
then there's a lot that you're boxing yourself in. I mean, if I have to just be a bit courageous in asking this question, also, is that, is the artist really creatively free if they're thinking about money so much? So is the artist are artists like caging themselves by thinking about money? Why do you want to cage yourself with the money conversation when you have other kinds of privileges that make you rich, which the whole world wants to sort of leverage all the time through businesses also?
I never saw
So
it that
I
way.
would I would put this question out. I think about it a lot. I have a lot of friends who are artists, and I'm very
Uh,
fond of like
ask.
engaging with art in different
I'll
ways.
I'll try to
But
answer your questions.
it's always something that pricks me when artists say, how can I make myself more profitable? I was like, that's the last question you should be asking yourself. I understand the money angle, but perhaps to take a
Yeah.
business or like the corporation as your example of somebody who's successfully doing it, I think therein lies the problem.
So
I must say. So do you agree?
I agree with you.